Oh, they may be playing football, and the crowd is yelling, kill the referee. But no matter what the score, when the clock strikes 4, everything stops for tea.
Hi and welcome to Spill the Tea, the show for British expats and everybody that loves all things British. We are at the Codfather Fish and Chip Shop. I'm Ian.
Let's give you a little bit of leg today. I'm in the kitchen and I'm in the Codfather Fish and Chip Shop. Do you even know how excited I am? Well, I'm going to take a seat because we've got some fun people at our table today. Come on over. Look who we've got! Mary Wilson! Well, I haven't cooked yet, so there's not so much of a disaster just yet. It could be.
It could be. It could be. Hi.
It could be.
Yeah, we are doing a show. We're right here. We're outside of the studio, which is always very dangerous. But
It is, because you never know what's going to happen.
It kind of is. And you may have noticed we did this kind of like sort of little live. I guess it was sort of like the behind the scenes.
Like a little.
Yeah, because Facebook's doing some weird stuff right now.
Yeah, there's some bizarre changes happening.
There really is. And the whole idea behind that was to, well, kind of give you guys a bit of an insight. But
hang on. Most important thing. Mary needs a cup of tea.
I don't have my tea. I know we're in the fish and chips.
Can Mary have a cup of tea?
Hi.
Can she have a cup of tea, Glynn?
And all my people said they're going to tune in this morning because
which is
I thought
great.
I'd be here.
And I'm trying to share it. The point being is I'm trying to share it. But Facebook's doing some weird stuff, and
I've
they're
managed
not
to
letting,
share.
What, like to all the difference?
Yeah, to quite a few of mine. But you know what? You can help us out.
Yes, if
Would
you
you please share the stream, since we're having some issues? The more shares we get, the more people get to see it. But yeah, there's some interesting things happening.
Yeah.
Hi, honey.
Anyway.
Can you hear?
I can hear you
No.
well, but should I take my mask off now?
Well, you are seated. I mean,
Yeah,
and
we're seated and we're going to eat and drink.
and that's so we're all right. As long as we stay in our seats. It's
Okay,
like
I'll take it off now.
It's very glam, though.
If you'd like to.
It's a very
up to you.
glam mask.
Well, I can't eat my fish and chips like that. Do we have this for
You have to
breakfast? But it's
sneak
not
it underneath the mask.
Underneath, I tried that. And so maybe someone can put me on. So my friends can share me. I mean, I can
Okay.
share my friends.
Well,
it should be there.
I've got Mary Wilson's phone. Let's see who's in
Don't
it.
wash
shall
your
we?
hands
No,
after
I'm
that.
just-
Well, you know what? I lost it one time.
Did
I
you?
lost my phone one. No, I didn't lose it. I had a yard sale, and so
You sold it?
And my children sold mine. It was an old phone, right? You know how you
Oh my
lose your phone,
gosh.
you have these old ones.
Yeah,
So so they sold it. And the neighbor came by and said, Miss Wilson, I don't think that you wanted to sell this.
Your
and I'm like,
phone?
why? He says, because all your contacts are there. I had,
Wow.
and this was in the early days.
Yeah.
when
But
they-
that was very good
I
of that
had
person.
everybody in
I bet you do, and I bet you did.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Do we need to revisit the Tom Jones story, or do we still have to buy the book?
there. Aren't you still there?
That's all we've been able to talk about. Is so what happened with
Really?
Tom Jones then?
You've got to read the book.
Can't you do a reading for us?
Oh, well, I do have one book. Well, yeah, that was.
It'd be like
no.
Jack and Nori.
My Supreme
Yeah.
Faith
On
was
an
the only
adult level.
book that I did a talk. You do the audio things.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
read the whole book, and I read it back the other day. Some of it, I listened back to it, and I'm like, oh my God, I can never let any of that come out of my mouth. I can write it down. Sam, but I can't talk about it. You know, when you're young, you do things.
Oh,
you can't,
yes,
you can't say that. Oh my God!
You don't want people thinking differently of
I
you.
know. Oh God.
Oh yeah, we've all done some mad
I
stuff.
wasn't. You have to open up the phone. But
Okay, I did. It's open, but I don't know. Do I go here?
Well, I'm just
See,
making my tea, everyone. I'm
do I
just
go on
making
my,
my cuppa.
no, you can go on Facebook.
And it's the right colour.
Go on Facebook. Oh, I'm learning something new every day, folks. Okay, here we go. I'm
Well, you
on
know what?
Facebook.
Let's see who's online with us. I can see
Okay,
you,
you
Mary.
can see, but I
you
can't
look
see.
fabulous.
Oh, good. Oh, God.
You
yes,
do. You look
great.
so good.
It's hard to put on makeup,
So
early,
early.
isn't it? I'm not used to it.
Not even a week. It's
So I'm
horrible.
on Facebook. So once I'm on, this is for all you people out there who do not know anything about this. I guess I'm the only one in the universe who doesn't know how to go on
Let's have a look.
Facebook. Okay.
I'll do it
You've
for
met
you,
my
Mary.
mum, so she's the same way.
Yes, yeah. Well,
So while you're doing that, let's see who we got on there, shall we? Let's see who we got on the
let's
beta.
see, because,
We got Robin. Robin says morning. Pat Ross is on.
Pat Ross.
She's
Hi,
one of yours.
Pat. Yes, she's one of my friends. And then I talked to Freddie and Michael, and they say they listen all the time, and they're here
great.
in Las Vegas.
Oh, nice. Craig says, if the fryer's on, I'm coming in for breakfast. Well, you know what, Craig?
It's smelling good.
We are here at the Codfather over in Henderson, so I might regret saying this, but if you are around, we're going to be here. They're not technically open, so we might just lock the door and you can just peer through the window.
11 o'clock is the official opening time.
But that'll be down to Glynn. And Glynn's busy in the kitchen right now.
Yes.
Making us breakfast, also known as lunch, dinner, and every other meal. Yes, if you are around, come on down.
They're open Tuesday and to Sunday, and 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Sarah says hello.
Thank you very much. I read that very well.
Chris,
can I get my tea, please? I know I'm. Guess what's on the table?
McFeedy's.
Pat, McFeedy's. It's on the table. Thank you.
We've got a smorgasbord here.
I'm telling you.
Wow, I'm so thrilled.
You having fun with those earpieces?
Some things just never go in.
Moving on.
No, my ear.
Haven't we missed Mary? I'm just saying,
I'm sorry, it's my ear.
It's so good to have you back.
My ears are so small that some things just don't go in there.
She's got tiny, delicate ears.
Very small ears. Look at him, he's blushing.
As always, I'm trying to keep this show of a certain level.
That's never going to happen.
You have two girls on here now.
That's
okay?
it.
I'm here with Sam. I'm helping Sam.
The second part of the show will be under the table. Conversationally speaking, I'm not. I can't win.
Oh, look, I'm on.
What do you want to eat, Mary?
Chris, I'm going to get to you in a second.
Which
Your comments
biscuits?
now.
Well, I kind of have, any of them. I love the CDs.
Have you ever had a Jaffa cake?
Oh, I haven't put my lipstick on because I
Put
took
your
my mask
You
off.
need your lipstick.
When you have your mask on like this, you cannot.
Yeah.
That's true.
You can't put your lipstick on. Is that
It's
on
true.
the right way? Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
Chris Plant says it better be Yorkshire tea for Mary. Glynn,
Well, I don't know what
what
will
type of
be.
tea is it?
It will be.
Huh? Oh, well, Chris,
That's right.
you're happy it's Yorkshire
Have
tea.
you ever tried a Jaffa cake?
Honey,
Pat
I
says
try-
hi.
Yes, but I prefer
You want these?
McFeedy's. But I'll get to Sam. Don't
Thank
worry.
you, Sarah, for sharing.
It's too early for me to eat that yet.
All right, I'm
okay.
just-
Are you talking?
I'm, trying to do the show here.
But I love this. We're at the. Guess what? I made the mistake of
I love the
looking
fact
for.
you just got like this.
I just-
this one little bit of lipstick.
I know what my lips are. You see.
Yeah, that's what my mum says. That's how do you do that? Because I've had them a long time. I know where they are.
Maybe
Look
not
at
so
this
good to you,
Jaffa
but-
cake. Jaffa.
See, I see. That's your favorite. Mine. Oh, McFeedy's. Oh, look at this.
You'll spoil your appetite, you know. You got fish and chips.
Well,
coming.
I'm not going to eat them first. I know when to eat them.
We've got
Okay.
who else? We got Sue. Good to see the three of you today. That's nice. It's like the team's back together.
Hop knobs.
Patrick says hello, peeps.
Okay.
Oh
Joe Elliott
gosh,
is there.
Craig says he can be there in 3 minutes.
He's around the corner. I know he is.
I know. Yeah, I keep
look.
looking at the door.
Hey, look,
like a
my
stalker.
friend Linda DeStefano, she's up in Washington. No,
Hi,
she's in New
Linda.
York. I'm sorry, New York. Sorry.
Pat says she wants batter on hers. Everything comes battered
Hi,
in here,
Linda.
including these two. I think they're a bit battered, but still,
Eve,
that's just my opinion.
Eve, our BFF, she said
Oh,
she needs to
okay.
give you a matte liquid lipstick to go under your mask.
So we
She had
really
a
need to be on the
cosmetic
microphone
company.
today,
Okay.
Sam. Just
Honey,
letting you
let
know.
me get in
So what
touch
was
with
said
you.
that again?
What
Just
about
needs to be
lipstick?
on the microphone
Oh.
today because there's a lot of.
Oh, okay. Who said that they would give me matte lipstick
You know our
that
friend
doesn't mess?
Eve, our BFF, that does all our fitness
Yes,
segments, and she's got a
yes.
cosmetics company,
Yes.
and she's going to do one for you.
So then the lipstick doesn't get all over your mask.
That's
You see,
right.
You don't have that problem.
No.
Men don't have that problem.
Not as much. Not as much. Anyway, right, I'm giving up on that. So,
That tea's the right colour.
so we do have. Glynn's been busy in the kitchen there, making us the fish and chips.
Oh, here comes my tea.
The tea is
but yes, it looks like he's incoming with some
And
tea.
he has his mask on too.
He does. I
Yeah.
didn't put sugar in mine, which is going to be embarrassing now.
You know, it's hard to find raw sugar here for your tea because that's all I have. I don't do white sugar.
Right.
I do white, but not sugar. And usually,
All right, here comes the tea.
here comes the tea. Okay,
I-
forget that
Da, 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 da.
conversation.
Oh, I love the
But
cup.
raw sugar, I love raw sugar.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi, honey.
Hello, how are
Good
you?
to see you. Oh,
That's
look
the
at
right colour
I-
tea.
I was going to say the right color tea. The cup is red.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Pardon?
I forgot you weren't a builder.
Yeah, right.
Builder's tea.
Did you see that we posted something this week about plastic in tea bags?
Yes.
You wouldn't have seen this.
I didn't like that.
No, I didn't like it, but I felt
What
it
was
was
it?
necessary as a public service for me to share this.
I think so too.
You mean the plastic?
No, the tea
spoon?
bags. No, some of them.
It's
have
like a plastic
in.
skeleton, and then the paper bag.
That's right. It's got polypropylene. in it.
Oh.
I know.
Don't they make diving suits out of polypropylene?
They make lots of things out of that. But there were some brands that didn't.
Sorry, some things just go down here easy. I'm sorry.
Some don't go in and
Some
some
don't
go
go-
down easy.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
having
I was a
trouble.
bit disturbed about that. But
So PG tips were okay,
yes,
and Pkwy was okay.
yes.
And one other brand that I can't remember that was an off-brand tea. But unfortunately, Yorkshire tea was had plastic in it.
It was, but
But
they
yes,
committed to get rid of the plastics. And so did Twinings, and there was one other to get rid of the plastic in their tea bags, which is my camera for. I don't want to look like I'm cross-eyed. They're going to get rid of them by the end of this year, which is not long. So
Well, they only said that though because I think that the item was done by the BBC, and they were like, "Oh,
it's big. It's pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think they would have planned to have changed it if they hadn't got busted for the fact
I
that they
agree
had
with you.
plastic in their tea
Because they
bags.
actually did
Oh,
go
boy.
into a lab, didn't they? With what was the chemical they used to break it down and see what was left behind?
Something blue. It was blue.
It was blue.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's all I know.
Something blue.
So it was. So as a plastic skeleton was left. It was a little bit mortifying
It really was. It really was.
because hot plastic leaches, I'm sure, and it does not. It just doesn't degrade.
And was it how many
Yeah.
cups of tea the
That's-
British drink each day? It's like a million.
It was
or
a lot.
something.
So
It was a
that's
lot.
tea, but I mean water bottles. They're if
Yeah.
Well, true.
they leak.
But there's no thing is
I
though.
use glass now.
Yeah.
But there's no real reason why tea bags should have plastic. in it.
No, who came up with that idea?
Yeah.
Who came up with that?
Yeah, well,
Gosh.
Okay,
the
someone
things
will
we
let
can
us
do.
know, right?
Do you know I saw
Okay.
something really funny
I
this
didn't get
week
sugar
on
in
the
it.
this morning show? You
I'll
need
get
more
you
sugar?
some. I'll get
You're
you
gonna
Well,
get some sugar?
I don't know if he put any in there, and it's too hot to taste. Oh, well, where did he go? Oh, we can gossip now.
Oh, we can.
Okay.
That
Now
Ian.
tell me what's new. You're looking good, girl.
I'm feeling more human day by day.
I know, but see, you
am.
got the husband to help.
Yes, he's been
No,
amazing.
yeah.
I was crying the first time. He had to give me a shower. He had to shower me, but the first
That was
time.
the first time?
I-
How long have you guys been married?
25 years.
And you've never in the shower?
Well, yes, but not
Oh.
after a surgery.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sat in a chair.
we gotta give you some
Some
notes.
tips.
Okay, some tips.
I need to
okay.
read your book.
I mean, yeah, you need to read the book because I can't. I haven't. Well, we won't go into that. Yes.
The first time he had to shower me after the surgery, I'm sat in a chair. I've got my forehead planted on the wall, crying, and I'm saying, "What do other people do who don't have a gym?
I know.
Everybody needs a gym to look
Everybody
after
needs
them."
a gym. Now, tell me, is Jim? Has he been doing any concerts? Because we're closed here in
He's
Vegas.
been playing a couple of gigs, private stuff,
yes.
with all the restrictions in place and everything, and
need a spoon now, don't
it's
you?
frustrating,
Yes,
if
yeah.
you're not out singing, you're not out playing. It's
Well,
really
yeah, people don't realize this. That musicians, entertainers, most of us have been all for it since all this pandemic hit,
Since
right?
the
And I
beginning.
was supposed to go to England or London, my favorite place in life.
I know.
And it was canceled. So all of my people there, friends
off again.
there, you're
Bye-bye.
off. Okay, you're off again.
Bye.
All of my friends in the UK have been asking me, well, when are you coming back
know.
here? Well, I want to come now. I want to go over there, come over there and live, especially
You need to move to Yorkshire.
well, I think I'm gonna go to London, England. I mean London.
Have a house in London. Have one in Sheffield, where I come from.
Sheffield.
You'd love it.
Oh, I've been to Sheffield. They used to have a club there in Sheffield. Yes. I'm trying to think of which one was it in Sheffield. And we used to go there all the time, especially in the 70s.
How big was it?
What,
the club?
It was a small club, probably 700 seaters.
If anyone's watching and they saw
Yeah.
Mary in Sheffield, let us know
Yeah, let
where
us-
that was.
Right.
It's a big music city. Human League came out of Sheffield. Def Leppard, Miloko, Arctic Monkeys,
So a lot
Joe
of-
Cocker.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
A lot of
big,
people.
big
Well, we
music
were
city.
there. We were there quite a bit. In fact, in the 70s, I think my daughter was just born during that time, 75, something like that. Yes, indeed. I mean, you know what? I tell you, I have loved going to London, England. I'll just say this for all my UK fans who are
Yeah.
watching. Since 1964, we did Top of the Pops.
Oh, but do you know what? Who doesn't love Top of the Pops? Everybody loves Top of the
Top
Pops.
of
I
the
wish they would
Pops.
just bring it back.
Yeah.
Because you had to perform live.
Well, yeah, I think we did, or we lip synced to our records. I
It
think
depends.
we did that.
It depends. At one point, they made everybody sing live, and I can't remember what point that was.
Yes, but we used to. What? Come in, dear. Why are you waiting outside there?
I'm getting ready for the next segment, so you guys carry on.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So let me see. Did anyone answer?
Yeah, let's have a
back
little nosy
okay,
here.
Okay, we're gonna get.
So something
nosy
funny
then.
happened on this morning show with Holly and Philip Schofield. Alison, who does all their really fun segments, she was doing a Halloween segment, and she thought that trick or treat. She only learnt it last week, but she thought it was treacle or treat.
Who
Whole
was
life.
this?
Treacle. She's one of the hosts on the morning show in England.
Oh, in England.
So
okay.
she thought treacle treat a whole life.
No, why? Why did she think that though?
Don't know. Maybe she's not very good of it. Hard of hearing.
Say.
So what are we doing now, Ian? Where are we going?
We're going to actually, while you guys are figuring out what you're doing over
Yeah.
there,
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
check
to
some
go.
comments out.
I'm going to go into the heart of the
Yeah.
of the operation. Right.
Okay.
We're going to go and see Glynn.
Oh, he's on. Okay.
in his
I can
finest.
look while he's doing
So
that.
how's it going?
He's in the kitchen
This is
now.
where. What, is this our breakfast?
So that's kind of.
Is that a battered sausage? Come on over here. Come take a look. So what are we doing here then? So we got the. Is this the secret ingredient?
This is the flour flour dredge before we go into the batter and before we fry it.
All right.
And then this is the batter. So this is the secret family recipe that's been handed down for generations.
And what is that secret family recipe,
It's a
Glynn?
mix. We buy it from Asda.
Well, it's somebody's secret, if not yours.
No, it's simple. It's self-raising flour. It's baking soda,
Self-baking.
vinegar, and water, and some salt.
Oh, nice.
That vinegar is what
Together.
makes it.
That's
I
a
love
simple
the
batter.
vinegar.
So, and then from here, it's going to go over into the hot stuff. All right. So, are we doing that yet, or is it heating up?
We should be able to do it.
All right.
Are we ready to do it?
Do it.
Ooh.
Do it.
So we're
Oh, look
gonna
at this.
eat whatever they're making
As he's
now, huh?
carefully just doing the all right into the batter.
Cod goes into the batter.
Ooh, I think I might come over here and take some cooking lessons.
Yeah, why not? Mary wants cooking lessons.
Yeah.
Let it drain off.
Let's see.
Just hold it there for a few seconds and then just lay it away from you. So you don't get burned.
I'm not sure I've ever got this close to the process, actually. Usually I'm behind the counter.
That's it. And the sausage is the same. We cook as, it's a bratwurst. That's the closest thing to an English sausage we can find. And
Okay.
It's a nice coarse grind on the meat.
Right.
So we cook it up a little bit and we flour that, batter it.
Same thing. Same thing. Let it linger for a minute.
Let it go away.
There it is. All right. Okay. Well, that's mine. I don't know what you guys are having, but mine's already taken
We're
care of.
having Kit Kats,
Okay.
chocolate fingers, malted milk, penguins.
Not only that, but we have all these amazing kind of chocolates and cookies, biscuits. Sorry, sorry, wrong
strike.
So we've got a haddock as well.
Ooh,
Haddock
haddock.
too.
Ooh, I like
Yeah.
haddock.
Do you
This
like
is
haddock
the-
too?
Oh, I love haddock.
Yeah.
Yes. The texture is different, and
It
I
is.
really
Like
like
cod.
that.
It is.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Ooh, look at it. I want the haddock. I want the haddock.
Mary
Thank
wants
you.
the haddock.
Thank you. Put mine in first. Okay, I'm trying to.
Right, there's that one. Very good. And am I seeing chip where?
Ta-da!
There they are.
Oh, listen to those chips. Is that the
not
chips?
that's the fish.
What's sizzling?
Ooh.
That's just me.
No.
You're so hot.
You're sizzling. You're so hot.
Sizzling.
You look
All
like
right.
he's having fun in there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm kind of cooking by osmosis here. It's not really.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
in the kitchen.
Yeah, just watch.
Yeah. I'm
good
going to say.
enough.
I'm going to claim this as being mine.
Okay.
Yeah, look. I've actually got the hand on the person that put the chips in. What's that?
What's that song? You'll always find me in the kitchen at parties.
That's exactly it.
That's
exactly
Glynn.
it. So how's things been going with you here then, Glynn's been staying busy?
Yeah, we get slow days, but
Yeah.
that's going to be, but on the whole, it's been really good.
That's good.
I think you might want to put that mic a little bit closer to
Repeat customers,
Glynn if you can.
lots of good comments, lots of good reviews,
Oh,
Perfect.
good tea.
and just keeping busy.
Love
Makes
that,
me
love
wanna have
that.
the-
And hopefully, obviously, everybody who's watching here who can get to the Codfather will get here and on the days, every day except Monday, right?
Monday, closed on Monday, yeah. Got to go fishing on Monday. So
Oh, I want to go fishing with
Well,
you.
you have to catch everything for the week, right?
yeah, it's a 24-hour,
Up at Lake Mead,
365,
where the fish have 3 heads.
yeah, 3-headed plastic.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. All right, well, very good. So we're going to let you kind of do your thing here, and I don't want to mess it up, because I kind of have a feeling I might.
But-
So we're going to go back over there to the other side of the room.
Come
And,
on.
and Ian, your fish is going to get cold with you,
No,
right?
I'm here. I'm going to be getting it as fresh as it gets.
Oh, okay.
I'm as
all
fresh
right.
as it gets, Mary.
See, that's just like a guy, He's, you know what I mean? What
Can't
about
tell-
us, girl?
Can't tell him anything, can
I
you?
know. No, well, it's all their idea if you do. But anyway, I'm so happy that we're here. Because, when we had it at your studio,
Yes.
I was saying, I got to go, and I just haven't had a chance to get here. So
know.
this is wonderful.
It's kind of in our part of town, kind of.
Now, how many seats do they usually have here? I mean,
Well,
you
with
know,
the
not-
distancing stuff, they've got
Sure.
4 tables.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
a lot of people take their fish and chips home.
home.
I don't
You
think
know.
they've actually been open outside of the pandemic.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
no?
who
They-
opens a
they
business during a
opened-
pandemic and
opened during-
succeeds?
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what's happened.
So
That is
most
a-
most
that
of their
is a
business
success
is for takeout. I mean, if people call in, they can
Yeah.
get it that way. Oh, okay, that's
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
I mean, you can. There are some tables here.
Sure, I
I've
see.
eaten in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, so there's just the 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Yeah, and
Okay,
most people,
great.
as I say, take that stuff home.
Oh.
A lot of people saying they're having connection issues with our
really?
connection. Are we good on your end? Is it a little unstable at times?
It is a
Oh.
little unstable.
Yeah, because we are on location.
We're on cellular right now.
But if you miss anything,
look at
of
the
course,
kitchen.
we leave the show up. You'll be able to watch it on replay. But
It'll be on YouTube on without any interruptions at Spill the Tea.
yes, so it's good on our
Okay.
end. But yes.
Oh, look
Some
at that!
things
Look at
are
that! You can
just
see
out of
you
our
can see
hands.
them frying the codfish.
Yeah, it looks
Right, yeah,
so
look, you can see it right
great.
here.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
and remember, he does a gluten-free batter as well, and there's a vegan fish and chips on top of that.
Oh, really?
All of the stuff.
Man, if I'm gonna have fish and chips,
I
I think
am
I'm gonna
having a
have the
fish and
regular
chip.
fish. Yeah, right.
Well, here are some statistics about fish and chips in England. Let me go back. It's quite a big story, but I won't read all of it. The history of fish and chips. Let's have a look here. Well, of course, we know Sir Walter Raleigh had a lot to do with the potatoes showing up. And both Lancashire and London stake a claim to being the first to invent this famous meal. Chips were a cheap staple food of the industrial north, whilst fried fish was introduced in London East End in 1839. And Charles Dickens referred to a fried fish warehouse in his novel Oliver Twist. So it's been around quite some time. So here are some stats, and there's a bit more you can read on that, and I will post it 'cause it's interesting. But here are some facts. There are currently in the region, in the UK, 10,500 specialist fish and chip shops in the UK compared to other fast food outlets. McDonald's only has 1,200. Kentucky Fried Chicken has 840. So we obviously like our fish and chips.
But you do know there's more Indian restaurants than there are fish and chip shops.
Well, it really is more our national food now, really, isn't it?
true.
Because we do
Yes.
like to consume a lot of Indian food.
we
Yes.
do.
But there was a time back when all you could get was Indian food if you were in England back in the 60s.
Really?
Oh yeah, I mean you'd get
Yes.
English food, but I mean,
But-
that was the only other traditional kind of things, or
And-
ethnic
I
food
think
you
most
could
of us
get.
are okay with that, though. Actually.
Totally fine.
But Indian food,
That
really?
and fish and chips.
Yes, we're good. We've got those 2 staples. We're fine. I remember when Wimpy came in. Wimpy Burgers.
And then McDonald's, I remember
It
when
was
all
sh-
that started too.
I don't think I ever had a McDonald's until I was in my 20s.
I actually like
was later.
Wimpy. Sounds like I like Wimpy.
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 It's a brand. If you're not from the UK, it's a brand that.
I want that one.
Was that? Was it an American? No, it wasn't.
No.
Was it?
No, it was
No.
British.
I
want to
like
say
Elvis.
Wimpy was older than McDonald's.
Probably.
I
We
think
talked
so.
about this
I think
before,
it was.
I think.
I think it was.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like that.
We spend 1.2 billion pounds on fish and chips in the UK. Once a year, at least 80% of the people visit a fish and chip shop. 22% visit every week in the UK alone. And did you know 56% of people buy fish and chips to eat in the home as a family meal? That's called chippy tea on a Friday night. But this is the best part. If you don't ever feel bad about eating fish and chips. Fish and chips provide a third of your recommended daily allowance of vitamins for a man and nearly half for a woman. An average portion of fish and chips and peas contains only 7.3% of fat, which is 2.8% saturated,
Wow.
which compared to a pork pie, which is 10.8.
That just
Now-
seems wrong. I mean, it seems great. I love that.
It's
but it
great,
just
but
doesn't seem,
it's like, huh?
doesn't seem like it's correct.
And so, tell me this: when did they start using and stop using the newspaper? Remember, I was talking about this before, and no one answered.
It
When
was
they stopped using it because newspaper and the ink and all that.
Yeah.
But it tastes so good.
But we're still alive.
I know.
I used to like reading my chips.
I love that though.
Line them up,
Now,
see if you can make a
I think
jigsaw out of it.
Fish and chips by the seaside taste better than anything. But there is something you can do if you can't get to the seaside. Pick up your Friday night chippy tea, and this is what you can do. Can we play that video, Travis?
There it is. You see,
Okay.
I like that idea.
Oh, it's
That's-
already. Oh, yeah, because there's no volume. I
No,
like
no,
that
it's,
idea.
it's still going.
Yes.
But,
Get your laptop out, your iPad.
yeah, and choose your view.
Choose your view.
Okay.
Just sit really close to it.
And just imagine you're by the seaside.
Oh my gosh, 2020. How the things we've come to. I don't even know which one's mine actually. That one.
But yeah, it's fish and chips, a big staple. Glynn opened up the Codfather in the middle of this pandemic. It's been in the works for a long time. It is actually the best kind of model for a food place
He's
because
doing the chips. Amanda, get that quick. I can see chips being.
you pick up
being done.
and you take it home. So it worked out perfectly for Glynn, and it's been very successful. And I'm so glad he gets a day off because the first day he opened, if I'm not wrong, and the line was down the road, he sold out, I think, in less than 90 minutes. So
I think that was because of Spill the Tea.
I think it was. We're going to take
I'm just saying,
credit for
we're going
that.
to take credit for everything.
Now,
Why
isn't
not?
this the only fish and chip restaurant here in Las Vegas? I'm speaking. No, there are others. Oh,
no, there
okay.
are some others.
But it's authentic.
There's one that I found, and I'd never even heard of it. It was over on Rainbow. But,
Yeah.
be kind now.
I'm not.
Uh-oh.
The fish came in like.
Welcome to the Codfather, where we are right now and where we're staying.
The fish came in like a breadcrumb.
Oh.
And no.
No?
No.
All right.
Got to be a batter.
Well,
A nice
the
crunchy
batter.
batter.
Fair enough.
But I
Yes,
think
yes.
this has the vibe here when you come in. I'm sure. Are we going to be talking to Glynn as in
Yeah, when he's made up
when he's free?
Yeah.
We'll talk to Glynn
Wow.
about what this place has become.
Don't interrupt him while he's doing the important stuff.
Chips.
Anything for us. So here's what I thought I'd do on. We're not going to do Checker Day today, right? Which is a little concerning. But we are going to be, because of Glynn's background is in catering for rock stars and on tours and
Yep.
everything else, and having our own resident legend in
Rock
the building.
star.
I thought we would do.
I'm a
There's
rock star.
there's a
I'm
this
rock
day
star.
in music.
I'm a pop star, I think.
Pop star,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you're so. You're just.
Kind of rock and roll.
Got a little
are.
edge, yeah.
I do have a little edge.
You do, Mary. That's
do.
what I love about you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think I
You're
had
the-
an edge.
You're the
Okay.
rocker. You are the rocker. Of
Well,
pop.
I do. I am a wannabe. I really am. I really am.
I know you
I do. I'm a rock and roll.
I love your boots, by the way. They're very rock and
I
roll
know.
today. They're
Yes, yes.
fantastic. Tassels are in.
Yeah, are
Big
they?
time.
Well,
Fringing and tassels
Well, you
are
know, for
in.
me, they've never left. I mean, it's like like I have the cat eye, the mascara and all the whole bit. So certain things just don't leave.
They don't leave?
My daughter says, "Mom, why do you still wear pink lipstick or orange lipstick?" I'm like, "That's who I am."
I love that color though on you.
Yeah.
That's in fact, I got a little message from Eve.
Okay, good.
So her
She's
company's-
one with the matte lipstick.
Yes,
Yes,
her
okay,
company-
sorry.
Given the fact that I was doing anything, but it doesn't matter now because I'm going to interrupt both of you for a change.
We'll get to the lips in
We'll
a
do the
minute.
lipstick later. Okay, okay.
Food is on the horizon. Here it comes.
Ooh, here
Look
it comes.
at
Have we got
that.
room? We might have to move some of the.
This is when we all go silent on the mics.
Oh my goodness! And we got the peas too.
Oh, Mary loves her mushy peas.
Yes, I like
look
my
at
mushy
this.
peas. Yes, I do. Oh my
It's
God!
for you, wasn't it?
The haddock is for
It's
me.
hanging off the edge.
Now, the one thing that is a little different, I do like vinegar, but I also like, ketchup.
Oh, do you?
I'm an
Yeah,
American, so,
with you.
I have to have my ketchup
Oh,
because
the
I'm
tartar, isn't
And,
it?
There you
can
go.
you see my shirt says, what does my
Girl,
shirt say?
please,
Girl,
I'm
please,
from
I'm
Detroit.
from Detroit.
Oh, I
So we like our ketchup in Detroit.
Oh yeah.
So,
Sausage.
what do you want?
I'll take whatever you don't want.
What did you cook though?
I fancy fish.
Do it.
Thank you.
You can have half
I'll
mine.
not eat all of that though, Ian. Look at
Yeah, it's
it.
a lot. You can have half
It's
of mine.
Thank you.
What else is? Oh, you got the sausage too. What kind of sausage? Oh,
It's
that's
battered
not the
sausage.
And
blood
it's
red, is
battered.
it?
No,
No,
it's
no,
not.
no, it's not that one. It's not the blood sausage. Oh, black pudding. Oh, disgusting.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not quite
So
there.
we'll grab.
Do you have a
You got some ketchup then.
Are we gonna?
Actually, you know what? I can.
Are we
it's
still
right
in the
there.
air? We're
It's
gonna
like-
eat and talk too.
Yeah.
Choo 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 choo.
It'll be a
Eat
test
your
for our
hearts out.
lipsticks.
Well, see, everyone in the UK, they really are having dinner. So I guess they're having dinner.
You know
You
what?
can have fish
It
and
is.
chips for
dinner.
breakfast.
It's
It is
dinner
tea
time.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
It's tea
Okay,
time in
sure.
England.
So we're joining you folks over there. Okay.
So,
Here, Pat, to you,
Joanne,
Kevin.
there's the Henderson's relish. So, Glynn,
Thank you.
Glynn is from Sheffield.
Sheffield. Hey.
Henderson's relish is from Sheffield. Better than Liam Perriton's. Trust me on that. And I have a quick question for you,
Good.
Glynn. Your
Good,
friend,
thank you.
where is it? I have to find my pictures because I do everything by
Some of this
pictures
mine?
these
Have
days.
some of mine.
Where is it?
I will.
Where is it?
There's a little piece for you.
Hang on, Glynn. Hang on. So, Glynn, your friend, Simon Hannon, he said, when you're on the air, ask him about the chippy we used to go to when we were younger. What was that chippy?
The chip shop was Mrs. Greaves.
And where was that?
It was on Derbyshire Lane,
Oh,
near,
yeah.
near where we lived, but we used to call it Greasy Greaves.
Greasy
Oh,
Greaves. Was it
They
good?
used to cook in dripping. They used to cook in beef dripping.
Did
You
they?
used to, when you get the chips, you get that coating on the top of your mouth. Try to scratch off.
Oh my
And that was the dripping. But she must have been 103 when we were kids. And she ran that chip shop by herself.
Did she?
Yeah, everything. She served, she cooked.
Wow.
She was an amazing woman. But we always used to go up and dare each other to ask for a bag of scraps.
Yeah.
And it was me, Simon, and a couple of others, David. I can't remember a few of the others, but yeah,
What
we
are-
used to
what
dare
are
each other to go and
scrubs?
ask for
What are
scraps.
scrubs?
It's the
Oh,
batter
scraps.
bits.
Yeah, you can ask for scraps in a little bag.
Okay.
So, why were you scared to ask her for the scraps?
Because she was 103 and she scared the living daylights out of us. And we daren't ask. It was just so much. She was amazing fish and chips, though.
I mean, to run it by herself
Yeah.
is unbelievable.
And if you asked for anything, you had to order certain things.
Yeah.
'cause everything was ready.
Oh, okay.
If you ordered a chicken or a risol or something else,
Would she get
she'd
mad?
get upset.
Oh.
You had to order as soon as you went in the door. And then after that, it was, if you ordered any later, you were
Nice.
you were on the-
But they
you were
were
on the
good
bad
because you
boys.
kept
You were
going
on the-
back.
Yeah,
you
of course
kept
we
going
did, yeah,
back.
absolutely, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So you know what? While we're actually kind of diving in here, why don't we take a second and do the BFF?
Yeah, let's do
Because
it. Then we can
actually
scran.
We were supposed to have this one last week, and we sort of ran out of time because the show went for like 3 days. So this week we'll be having last week's BFF with Eve Dawes.
I'm going to share with you today 6 ways to wear a white shirt. I actually went shopping in my husband's wardrobe and stole this white shirt for him, so even more budget friendly. So super easy, traditional, classic way to wear it. Just buttoned, black jeans, black pumps, roll the sleeves to the length you want. I'm not wearing a belt with this because I have a gold necklace and I didn't want to be too much bling on bling. I mean, I know it's Vegas, but hey. Slightly different, more relaxed take on this, kind of more for the weekends, for lunches. Been seeing this a lot on Instagram. It's more of that asymmetrical style, half in, half out with the tuck. You can make it as loose as you want. Obviously, this is super long and oversized because it's my husband's. Since we're going into fall and winter or autumn for us English people, it's all about the layering. I actually really like this look. It's putting a sweater over a white shirt, and then you're just going to pull the cuffs, pull the collar through so you can see that shirt still underneath. This one's more of a sexy date night look where you're going to put a black cami or a sexy satin top underneath, button it up a little way asymmetrically. So you want to be about 2-3 buttons off, tie it at the bottom, and then you can pull it off of your shoulders on one side so you can see the top you have on underneath. The beauty of this is it's also a layering piece, so you can take off the shirt if you get too hot. This one's more of a shirt dress look where you're going to leave the top 2 or 3 buttons undone, whatever you need to have that nice fit, and then use the arms to tie it around. You can also do this with leggings or bike shorts instead of jeans. I really like a leather jacket, whether it's black or any other color, to just make that white shirt look a little bit more casual and a little less business and formal. And then you can wear the collar in or out depending on the look you're going for. So if you want to make it a bit more work appropriate, or you're going into the office or you've got a Zoom call, you can just literally tie a velvet or a satin ribbon on there. I like velvet because it grips and the bows stay done up better than with satin. If you want a more relaxed, fun look and you want to take it from day to night, just get rid of the ribbon and unbutton the front and wear something underneath like a black camisole, a black sports bra, anything that kind of shows your personality and makes you feel good. Bike shorts have been massive this year. You can't have missed them. But finding a way to kind of make them look more mature and not like you're stuck in the 80s can be difficult. Wearing a white shirt over the top really makes it modern, fresh, and you can wear whatever you want underneath and wear whatever shoes suit the occasion. Thanks for watching. I hope this gave you some style inspiration, and I'll see you all next week.
Okay. Oh, yes, I can hear you.
All right. Are we back?
We're back.
We're eating fish and chips. We're back.
Sorry.
Listen, guys, so we are on location.
Yes.
Sometimes you do have problems with streaming. Travis is with us, by the way, and we're just going to power through the best way we can because we don't want to start a new stream. But what we will do is we will reshare the YouTube live, the YouTube video of the show.
The recording's going to be fine.
The recording's going to be perfectly fine.
So we'll repost that.
So yeah, that's the best we can do right now.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Well,
I mean, stay with us.
Yeah.
That's kind of what
And
it
you know,
is.
we'll tell, you know what? I have to tell you this. Pat said that if you take the batter off there, there's no fat on the fish. But the batter is so good. That was really good, right?
That's unthinkable.
I know, right? For us who like the whole thing.
Yeah. So,
Girl.
there was a thing I was doing, I don't know, about 6 hours ago when I was going to go to this not checker day thing.
Right.
Before, went off into some odd discussion with you two. Because that's what happens when Mary's here.
Yeah,
What?
and I love
I
it.
didn't do anything wrong. Pass the piece,
You never
please.
do
Oh,
anything.
there's
Pass
chips.
me the
Oh, you want the mushy
sorry.
peas?
There's chips. Oh my gosh.
There's the mushy
Okay.
peas.
Mushy peas. Got to say it like you're northern.
So,
Okay.
I'm giving you a chance to eat now. Giving you a little bit of
Go on, then.
an eating break.
Okay.
So yeah, as I said, Glynn comes from kind of a rock and roll background. He was a caterer to the stars on rock tours and everything else, and having, as we mentioned, our fabulous pop rock goddess legend.
Oh.
That'll be you.
Oh.
In house as normal. I've gone away from checkerday.com for a change, and I've gone to thisdayinmusic.com. Travis, thisdayinmusic.com.
Amanda. This day in music. Today we will see what's happened in music.
Oh boy.
Just to prove he's here.
And I actually hadn't told him about that little change up. So well done. There was,
Well done.
as against everything else which you
Wow.
prepare for hours, that was very much.
I try to prepare.
Everybody
On the
wants to
spur of
know
the
what's on your T-shirt, Mary.
You know, I give voice lessons, Trevor.
Trevor.
Trevor?
It's
Trev.
definitely Travis.
He's Trevor
It's
now.
definitely Travis.
Definitely Travis.
You're getting that
Who
British
was
sense of
singing,
humour.
right?
I'm telling you, I love it.
Okay, yes.
It's rubbing off.
Okay, Trevor. I always call him Travis.
Travis.
He is Travis.
My son says, "Mom, why do you always get the names wrong?" It's like it's close enough, right? You know who I'm talking to.
That's
You
what
know
my
who
grandma
I'm
would
talking
say.
to, right?
Yeah.
Dude over there.
Can we get a close-up of Mary's T-shirts? Everyone's asking, what is on Mary's
Oh,
T-shirt?
really? Okay, it says, I forgot which one do I
Girl,
have.
please. I'm from Detroit.
I'm from Detroit, and they
No,
want to
that's
see her
what I
boots.
say.
They want to
Girl,
see her
please,
boots.
I'm from Detroit, not you.
No, I should not be saying girl,
No,
please.
right.
I'm
They
from
want to see your
Detroit, no.
boots as well.
Oh, my what? My
Your
boobs? That's
What kind
on
of
my
show is
t-shirt.
this?
Oh, that's
Very
They
cute.
are
nice.
fabulous, I have to say.
That's cute.
Very
okay.
nice.
But Mary knows how to dress.
Well, you know,
Hello.
you know, I don't know how are they doing in England with the dressing and then all this stuff because I can't wear any of my clothes because I never go anyplace.
Well,
This is
Speaking
the only
of
place
clothes-
I'm
we dressed up to go
going.
to
Let's get
Target
back-
now.
What?
Speaking of clothes, let's get back to this day on music.
Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Trevor.
We have another host.
We're having our own show.
I think so.
You know, I didn't
Oh, is
want to
that
turn up
it?
today anyway. You guys have been fine.
Is that- okay, what kind of questions
I've
are we asking?
Go on,
I've
go on.
forgotten.
You rock and roll.
Forgotten where I was now.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Glynn
right.
and rock and roll and
I'm surprised you
Glynn,
could,
right? Glynn.
after all his amazing little intro there, that we could have done anything else.
Right.
All right. So anyway, it's this day in music.com. Anything else?
Oh,
I'm good. I've got the air.
Yeah, it's you.
It's all yours.
What's that thing there?
Take the stage.
Oh, that's a sausage.
That's the
Okay.
sausage.
Go ahead.
It's kind of lost all its inspiration at this point, isn't it? Okay, this day in 1964, the Beatles spent the afternoon recording 8 days a week at Abbey Road Studios.
Oh.
There you go.
Very
It's a good
good.
thing to know. On this day in 1967, Pink Floyd appeared at the Miss Teenage Brighton contest.
Oh.
Top-ranked Sweet Brighton, England, playing the musical interlude during the contest.
brilliant.
That's pretty awesome to know. On this day in 1967, Jimi Hendrix, the hit Jimi Hendrix Experience, recorded a session for UK BBC radio show Top Gear, which I thought was slightly weird. The fact that there was a radio show in 67 called Top Gear, but it wasn't
Wasn't Top
about
Gear?
cars.
Oh,
I'm assuming it wasn't about cars.
I love that show.
Stevie Wonder, your friend,
Motown.
who was also appearing on the show Jammed with Hendrix.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
news
that's
to
pretty
me. I
good.
don't know that
There you
one.
go.
Okay, cool.
In 1969, on this day, George Harrison's song "Something"
Oh, that's
Something in the way you move. I listened to that
a good song.
yesterday. Love
beautiful.
was released as the A-side of the Beatles of a Beatles 45. It went on to reach number one in the US charts the following month. That's pretty good. What else we got? 1973, another one of your friends. On this day in 1973, Cher started a 2-week run at number one on the US chart singles with Half Breed, the singer's second US number one.
that. I love the outfit she wore.
The single,
That song.
that single
hot.
didn't chart in the UK though.
It's funny that, isn't it?
It is kind of weird. And in 1979, Led Zeppelin's "In Through the Outdoor" was at number one on the US charts. 6 versions of the cover were released, each depicting same bar scene photographed from one of 6 different angles. There you go. And there's a ton here actually. We could go on.
Interesting,
but
actually.
it sort of is. So maybe
Yeah.
we'll do a hybrid moving on.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, that we can do that.
What's it about Michael Jackson there?
Michael Jackson. On this day in 1991, Michael Jackson gave away bride Elizabeth Taylor at her 7th wedding, held at Michael's Neverland Ranch. The groom was construction worker Larry Fortensky.
Larry, yes.
Oh, Larry. Did you
Cute guy, yeah.
Was he right?
I don't know. I didn't marry him.
Oh, well.
He was cute.
That's how you would know for
Well, there you go.
sure.
I know why she married him, but he was cute.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Oh, yeah,
there's
he was
lots
the
more.
blonde guy, wasn't he?
Very
Yeah,
handsome
quite
guy.
tall.
Yeah. So anyway, that was this day in music, Travis.
I got
Sprung out on
some.
him.
All right, that was Today in Music. Next up, we have more of the podcast. Back to you, Ian.
I I think he's training for a job.
I just wanted to see that again. That's why I just did that.
I've got some funny memes I picked up this week because I love a good old meme, and I think 2020 that's one of the best things that's come out of 2020 are the memes. Now, with a lot of people obviously not going anywhere, particularly in the beginning of the pandemic, a lot of people really weren't washing their hair as often. They weren't dressing up as often, but they were using a lot of dry shampoo. Take a look. Is it already up? Look like an antique. Just keep spraying that dry shampoo on. I bet the sales went up quite a bit on those. Now, I've forgotten what my other...
Oh, that's cute what she has on.
You know what? I don't have my list of my memes. Which was... Oh, thank you. Oh, well done.
Good catch. Good
I
catch.
thought I had it on my iPad. Gosh. This one just really tickled my funny bone. And look at these two royals. And can you read it for me? Because I can't see it.
I can read it. What's the first thing you notice when someone tries to approach you? The audacity.
The audacity. That is such an English thing, isn't it? And then I saw...
That's very socially distanced statement now.
The audacity. Yes.
Right.
If anyone comes close to us, the audacity of it. I really like that. Hossenpfeffer. Say that at the end. Trollala. And then I really liked this. This girl said that her grandmother gave them all a teacup with a very specific pattern on the china teacup, and she decided she would have the pattern of the teacup as a tattoo.
Look at that.
I love that idea. But she said when they went to visit, they all had their own pattern. So it was a great memory. I'm loving this idea, by the way.
There's stuff going on in the kitchen right now.
It's having a fight back there.
They are. They're having creative differences over the batter.
But yeah, I do love a good meme. I really, really love a good meme. I was going to say how much I enjoyed Phil Soussan being in studio last week. What a nice person. Smart, very grounded. And I just love, just really a great person and accomplished
You
so
missed
much
him.
stuff.
He was cute. You would have liked him.
Yeah, you would have liked him. Yeah.
He was grounded.
If you missed last week's show,
yeah, maybe
just go back and check out Phil. And he's played for Ozzy and so many people. Billy Idol, unbelievable, but a really, really nice guy. So back to people saying things wrong.
Yes.
Treacle treat. Kind of prefer almost. Oh, I found this yesterday. Things that people say wrong, but they don't know they're saying them wrong. So, for example, for all intensive purposes. And that is meant to be for all intents and purposes. Here's another one. Could have, should have. And what should that be, Ian? It's a test.
I'm eating chips.
I should have.
That's right. Could have, should have. But people get that one wrong. By purpose, on accident. But it's actually on purpose, by accident. So you have to flip those around. This one is the best. I think this is the best. Nipped in the butt.
Oh, I've had that a few times.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Not again. That sounds... I'm leaving.
nip that in the butt. Nip that.
So what it actually is bud.
sounds
And if you're a gardener, you understand. You nip the bud off so it doesn't bloom and it doesn't grow into something bigger. So it's bud,
Like that statement
but we
I just
like
made.
butt,
Yeah.
which has a whole different meaning as well. Here's another one. Oh, now I think this is a big one. You have another thing coming. But what you should say, you have another think coming, and I'm going to explain it to you. Hearing the full phrase helps a lot in this case of misheard phrase confusion. If that's what you think, then you have another think coming. The original phrase is not grammatically correct, but it's a way of saying that someone's opinion is incorrect. Many people disagree on this phrase, though, so you might hear either way used in conversation. Do you say think or thing? I've said thing.
I say.
You've got
You
another
have
thing
another
coming.
think. I think think.
You say think?
You have another thing coming.
That's his new rock song. You have another thing coming.
Death metal, actually.
Do we want to pull Glynn in for the last
Well,
few moments?
we should, but I should actually mention that grammatical correction lesson was brought to you by BritishCornershop.com.
It was.
I had to get that in there somewhere.
And do you want me to finish that off?
Yeah, go for it.
Since I'm not letting Ian get a word in edgeways, and it's not edgewise, it's edgeways. By the way, so British Corner Shop, on your first purchase of £75 and over, you'll get £15 off, which is a big chunk. And then we'd like you to use our code anytime you shop on the site. And it's just Spill the Tea, is it?
Spill the tea. What is it, Travis?
It's Spill the Tea!
Spill the tea, everyone.
One small payment of £45? What is it?
But wait, there's more.
But
If you order now,
We'll send Trevor.
2 Trevors.
My alter ego.
So yes, Corner Shop will make sure the links are up for everybody. And yes, you need to take some of that home, Mary. Better than Liam Perrins.
But yeah, we should get Glynn on in here because
Yes, pull up a chair, me
I think
pal.
it's about that time we should at least have the star of the show. And
Yes.
our host today present with us. Is he going to be in frame there?
Shall I put it, I can scoot it this way a little
and
bit.
you want me over here? And so I want to ask Lynn about perhaps cooking lessons.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that
I
would
love
be good.
that.
That'd be very good.
I'll do that.
Oh, my daughter would be so proud of me.
Would she?
Yes, to Casa, because they grew up living over in England when they were about 7, 8 years old. So they used to have fish and chip all the time. So if I cooked some, whoa,
Absolutely, I love
that'd
that,
be
yeah.
really cool.
Nice. Well, I'm sure that can happen, right, Glynn?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, cool.
We can do that.
Very
Okay,
good,
I'll
very
be,
good.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
So thank you so much for letting us come and crash your the morning and have to make you cook a little earlier than normal.
It's my pleasure. We've enjoyed it.
I mean, I was just saying, earlier, it's not just a chip shop. It's a community in here,
Yeah, it is.
isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's getting that way. We're getting lots of people, so many Brits come in,
Yeah, yeah.
and I can't stop talking to them.
And they always talk about football.
Yeah, we
don't
always talk
they?
about, yeah, they wear the shirts. If they wear the wrong shirt, they get kicked out.
What is the
Which
white
every
shirt?
shirt at the minute is the wrong shirt, so it's, But yeah, yeah.
What shirt should they be wearing?
Sheffield
Sheffield
United
United?
shirt.
Yeah, I should have.
But we don't talk about that at the minute, so everybody out.
Right. Or if you happen to be a Manchester United fan or a Liverpool fan, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Know what happened
There's
there.
no good news
No
at
good
all,
news there.
unless you're an Everton fan.
Which I'm not, so...
No, there's a few Everton fans.
You know what? I think if you're from Sheffield, we're from Sheffield.
No. Oh, yeah?
Please tag the Sheffield Star newspaper and Radio Hallam in this live. Please tag them. Please tag them because they need to know what we're up to.
Yeah.
The Sheffielders.
Sheffielders.
So,
I know your friends and
Marching
family. Your friends and family are so proud of you.
Oh,
though.
my word, yeah. Absolutely.
It's a big
Yeah.
thing to do.
It is.
You know,
It's a long way away.
it's a long
well, and
way
the fact
away.
that you opened up during a pandemic, I mean, that was bold in itself.
Yeah. It was always going to be, should have been long before. But then the pandemic came and it was like, we can't stop. We can't stop and
The wheels are
not
in
open
motion.
it. It's
Yeah.
got to
We've
be.
got to open, yeah.
And I think it's doing well because I think it's different as well. It's not
Yeah.
just another burger place. It's not pizzas. It's
My American
It's something
friends
else.
love your food. Do you have a spam fritter? My friend Alice lost her mind over that. Yeah, she
spam
did.
fritters are really popular,
Yeah.
and we get so many Americans in, and that's repeat custom as well. That's for
And
me.
people are
that's
driving
amazing.
in from Summerlin.
Yeah,
I know that much.
Yeah,
They're coming from all
absolutely.
over.
Yeah, they tell me when they come in, all the way from Summerlin.
Oh, better be good.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Well,
Fresh
if they
as
come all
all.
the
yeah,
way, yeah.
and then you see them again, and it's amazing.
It's lovely, isn't it?
So good.
I did say
So
to
good.
someone last time I was here, they said, "Oh, this we every Friday, whatever, we drive to a different place for fish and chips." You know what I mean? And I said, "Well, you'll not be going anywhere else after you've eaten here tonight. You'll just come back here over and over again. You know."
Yeah, I love it.
But-
It's a pinch yourself moment. Every day is a pinch yourself moment. to me.
Because you've always
It's
wanted
just
to do this, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been a chef all my life, my working life. So it's every chef wants to open a restaurant, and then you get to Vegas
Sure.
and it's like, open a restaurant in Vegas. And then it's like, no, missing a chip shop.
We are.
So how
yeah.
did you find the place here in Henderson? Because obviously everyone wants to be near the strip and all
Yeah,
that.
it was just a free phone call.
Okay,
It
cool.
was advertised, and it's like, oh, let's see. And I didn't intend to do it.
Huh.
It's always been an idea, but I just wanted to see how far I could get with the process. And it kept going and kept going, and then I got to a point where it's like, I can't stop it now.
Right. Runaway
there's
train.
money invested and there's time invested, and
Yeah.
it's real.
How did you feel after that first night?
Oh, insane.
You're like, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, that's
it was
it.
too stressful.
Yeah.
It was manic.
It was crazy, yeah.
The line outside
Yeah.
before you even opened.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like, what have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done?
I've ruined my life.
But it's, yeah. And then after that, we got everything back together. And
You
so
changed a
it's
few
still
things, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still, moving forward, and we're setting a good base now. We've got, regular customers,
Yeah.
good reviews.
Food's consistently
Food's-
good.
That's it.
Yeah.
And
So-
that's what it's all about. It's a nice small menu. It's keeping the food,
Perfect every
consistent,
time.
yeah.
And it is. It's the same
hopefully,
every
yeah.
time.
And that's, people coming back. That's the.
And it's
Biggest
very
compliment
to do.
authentic, that's what makes it very nice too.
Yeah,
took
and that's
you
what we
back,
want to do.
didn't it?
Yes. Oh, sure.
So what will be Glynn's quote from Mary Wilson for
The review?
Yeah, like the thing you can put on the advert is like the theatre quote,
Girl, I'm from Detroit. Oh, not you.
No.
But anyway, but I still love coming to Codfathers because it reminds me of the time when I was living in London.
Boom. There it is.
So, right?
Write it down.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Bottom of the ad.
That's
I'll
my
clear a
review.
space on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go into the moose.
absolutely. Under the moose.
Yes.
Excellent.
Do you think you'll open up a second one? I'm sure people are requesting it.
It's been talked about, yeah. A seed's been planted. So that's why I always say a seed's been planted.
That's
So we're
great.
seeing. Yeah.
So now, how is it, having people come in and order from the outside and pick it up and take it home? I mean, how do you?
But that's normal. That's, I mean, the
Yeah,
takeaway
in terms of people sitting here at the inside the restaurant or taking it away, which one do you prefer? Both, right?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, I like people inside.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
we can have a chat.
That's the restaurant, yeah.
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 And that's the restaurant side. But it's, yeah, I like that because you can speak and we can have a chat.
Sure.
Well, Glynn's going to actually open in 4 minutes, technically.
Well, we're here. We're early.
Early.
That's early.
Great Murray to walk right
Yeah,
through
me
this
too.
door. I'm waiting
I'm surprised
for
his car's not pulled up yet.
we should count it down to the minute, and I bet you anything he shows up.
You'll hear him first.
Yeah, you will hear it first.
But before we go, let's just go back to the comments a little
Yes.
bit. Mick actually is saying,
Yes.
can you wish my brother a happy 60th birthday? Well,
What's your brother's name?
Happy birthday, Mick's brother. 60 today.
All right.
And I think it's Sharon's anniversary today. Let me scroll back a little bit there.
Okay. So happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. What's this name again?
Andy.
Happy birthday, dear Andy. A happy birthday to you.
That's special.
Have fun. Okay.
Lovely.
See,
And
there
I
you
have
go.
my friend Linda and Alice. They said they're watching, and they're two. Linda is in Rochester, New York. Okay, and Alice, I think you're someplace in Massachusetts. So hey guys, you should have some of this fish and chips plenty whenever you come to Las Vegas.
Chish and Phipps.
I got it right. Put that on your little notes. Okay. The good old
So
Wimpy
just
bar.
remember, after the show, we're going to put the YouTube video up of today's show. There'll be no interruptions and stuff, but we are on location. It happens
Kevin's
sometimes.
funny.
But I bet you anything we
He's in
planted a seed and
UK.
everybody wants fish and chips today. What do
story.
you reckon? It's the power of
Come on down,
suggestion.
yeah.
The
can
minute
say
you
it.
mention fish and chips, people go, ooh, I fancy some fish and chips
Should have had smell-o-vision.
for breakfast.
Bit of
Hey,
vinegar
look at
on.
this. Here's one from Kevin Melville, which is one of your people, Mary. And here's a little story.
Oh,
He
hi,
says,
Kevin.
many moons ago, we were in Manchester and we had our tour coach broken into and they stole the ladies' dresses. Mary's backing singers wore the band's tuxedos,
Oh yes.
which your shirt reminded me of.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that's the thing.
So has anyone found those gowns that were
Yeah, really.
taken?
I know,
That were
right?
stolen? They have disappeared. That
Wow.
was Manchester, huh?
Yeah, it was in
Yes.
Manchester.
Yeah, they took it from our bus.
If anyone half-inched
so mean.
Mary's dresses,
Yeah.
you need to
Feel
bring
free
them
to
back.
fess up.
Yeah.
If you see them anywhere, which they do, the one dress of yours that showed up in France,
Someplace in France.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
There
she
you
got
go.
it back,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
Part of it though. Just
Oh,
the
because
top
there was
part.
something was missing, wasn't it?
Yeah, the whole
skirt,
bottom part.
yeah.
And
So we don't need
Kevin-
the bottom part.
There was
That's
a
what I'm saying. Okay, a little funny
there was a fact on this day in music that was not listed,
Which one?
which Kevin has just informed us of.
Okay,
On this
Kevin.
day in 1966, I Hear a Symphony was released.
Oh, well, something else that I did on this day.
I'm gonna call Tom Jones. Remind me of what Mary did.
Do you know that
I'm not
one?
talking.
There's that one video of Tom
I got real
Jones
quiet. See, I
dancing.
got real quiet.
I know.
right?
That's the way. That's
love
what
Tom
to do.
Jones.
That's the way. That's the
Oh, I do
secret thing.
too.
Yes.
Anyway, listen. Glynn's now got to open in 1 minute's time.
Where's Craig?
So I think we should just say thank you so much to Glynn for hosting us today and making us a chippy breakfast.
A chippy breakfast.
A chippy breakfast.
Not a chippy tea.
Fantastic.
Chippy
That is
breakfast.
wonderful too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
Yes,
Thank you
I'll
for
come
coming in.
knocking on your door.
Yeah,
door.
absolutely.
Cooking lessons.
And
We'll
thank you as
arrange
always.
that, yeah.
Thank you as always for Mary for coming and joining us. And we also know that anytime we need her on the show now, we just have to promise her fish and chips.
That's
And
right.
she'll be here.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, that's the lure.
Yeah. That's
And and of course, thanks to Missy over here
for
showing up,
for having our own show
for being there,
and talking all over
and
Ian.
to Trevor, also known as Travis,
Trev
for
what is
singing,
and Amanda.
and Amanda for being our auxiliary camera
You know
person.
what? If
She's
it wasn't for
fabulous.
Amanda, nothing would really happen.
yeah.
And these two,
Cheers.
these
Yes.
two,
And Dave.
yeah.
She
She's
keeps
back.
and of course for you guys, and of course for you guys are actually hanging in there with us today. I mean,
Yes.
I'm watching here, and
Yes.
Sam's actually frozen right here, so I get it.
Well, I'm glad I'm not pulling a face.
But we will repost the
Yeah.
the non-interrupted version, which is only about
Okay.
12 minutes long. So with that, I think it's time for the outro. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you next week.
on Spill the Tea.
Bye,
Take care.
everyone.
Bye.
All right.
All right.